up, everybody? You're twiddling your thumbs with the 18-foot crew. That's me, Vanessa.
I'm Shan.
I'm Junsen.
And we got two guests in the house, extra feetses.
Hi there.
That's Fish, and we got Navin.
Hi, I'm Navin.
They're basically joining us to add to our discussion of...
Adding some flavor.
Yes.
And some food.
Lots of flavor.
Where's the food? We didn't get any food also.
They didn't
More
bring any
kaki,
food.
as we say.
Yeah,
The
yum.
kaki to chew on.
The thing that will only make sense to Malaysians who are listening. Okay, the first thing we're going to talk about is we actually had a discussion the other day about some of our ancestors. So, like, my dad came from a family of... He had 13 siblings, including himself. And Prashant and Junsen also had some massive families to speak of. So, like, what's the most number of...
My dad's side of the family is 20 people.
20.
20.
As in
20
siblings or what?
Yeah, 20 siblings. One
Wow.
mother.
Okay.
I think the word someone said was machine gun. Was it?
Yes, machine gun.
Actually, how many of them were twins?
None.
None.
That's impressive.
0.
What about you all?
Well, my side of the family, we only had 3 in each side, so quite a small family actually.
Okay.
Yeah, on
Fish?
my dad's side it's like 3. On my mom's side it's like 4 siblings altogether. So not too large.
Yeah, I guess our families were a bit busy back then.
I don't know.
Mine was busier.
Yeah, exactly. Even busier.
Well, actually, mine, quite a lot, actually. On my dad's side, we have, including my dad, is 7. On my mom's side, including my mom, is 6.
That's a decent number. Okay, when it comes to like 20 and 13, you already think that's a high number, right? But
Yep.
if you look online, that kind of comes at the bottom of the list. I think the lowest that they bother listing is about 13 kids.
13?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
so my
that's
grandfather should be listed there.
That's the bottom of the list. And the highest number of kids that one woman has ever given birth to is, drumroll, 69.
What?
16.
69. That's in recorded history.
When?
How?
My goodness.
In 17... Between
17?
Between the years of 1725 and 1765.
I'm sorry, I have to ask all the
40
W
years.
questions now. When?
40
Who?
years.
What? And why?
Yeah.
I mean, most probably she started very young.
Yes. What's the day?
Like what, 12?
13?
No, because it's 40 years. Yeah, but
Oh, so she must have twins and stuff.
they don't say it. See, the thing is, this is in recorded history, and let's face it, back then, women were pretty much nothing. So they know the name of the guys. They know the name of the guy. The guy's name is there, and then they put there his first wife, whose name is unknown. She gave birth to 69 kids. Nobody knows her name.
Wait, you just said
So-
his first wife.
His first wife.
So this guy has more kids.
He has more kids,
How many?
yes.
100?
In fact,
my.
he has more kids down the list somewhere. It's still on this list. It's more than 13.
Still ongoing.
No. He's
Wait,
not
unless he's a vampire la, from the
He's
17th
not a
century.
vampire, man. Okay, but it was 27 births in total. La. So it's not like she gave birth to one
so
child.
there's like twins and
60.
triplets.
Oh,
Yes,
you
a
mean so it's
lot.
27 live births?
27 live births.
So how does
Survived
69?
infancy. No,
42 died.
67. 67 out of the 69 children born survived.
Oh.
Okay.
So that's quite a decent number for the 1700s. Back then, most people
Damn.
did not survive. But okay, so they had 7 sets of triplets, 4 sets of quadruplets,
It's like playing poker.
and 16 pairs of twins.
Lucky they didn't have camera back then. No?
Yeah, I know.
How to take the camera? The family portrait.
This should have been a reality TV show. La.
It's like some kind of association there.
John and Kate plus 69.
It's like when you go to
Sounds
school,
like a porno.
it's like you have like those photo sessions in school and you
Yeah.
have one whole classroom.
More than one
This is
classroom.
more than one class. How many football teams they can do?
3.
Multiple.
Yeah. And okay, this same guy had a second wife who then he had another 18 children with. So altogether,
Wow.
this one guy fathered 87 children.
Wow.
What
This guy
a,
was on a mission or something.
yeah, what an irresponsible fella.
I'm sure he could have afforded it, lah.
When they say populate
doubt-
the world, this guy really
Yeah,
did.
he was trying to
his
start-
big
He was trying to
part.
repopulate the world.
He was trying to start his own republic.
Yeah, I'm going to
I
create...
think by now his descendant can populate the whole of Singapore already.
Probably, yeah. Probably more than that. I mean,
recreate the world in my image.
yeah.
I hope they were good-looking kids. Like, imagine 87 ugly fellas going around. Ugh. Probably
You
have to cut
have
that part out.
Mr. Vasilyev, that's his name.
Mr. What?
Mr. Vasilyev. I'm not
Where's he
sure if I'm
from?
pronouncing it right.
Vasilyev.
It sounds
Russian, is it?
yeah,
Portuguese?
a little. It doesn't say where he's
Eastern
from
Bloc.
here.
Mm.
Doesn't say where he's from here. For some of the others, like this next down on the list, Mrs. and Mr. Gravata from they're Tuscan. They had 62 children
They're from the land of
who
tusks.
lived. Yeah, the
Roll the song.
Tuscan. No,
I got
Roll that song.
banned from playing that song.
So this woman was pregnant throughout her entire reproductive
Pretty
age.
much.
lah.
Pretty much.
Babysitting would be a nightmare.
27 births.
I know.
How they take care?
Oh, the older one looks after the younger
Yeah,
one. lah.
that is true.
What if like
that is true.
you see, like first one is let's say one kid, then next one is a triplet. How is going to take care?
You still 4 kids.
Crazy.
I
Then you
think-
get down the line, there'll be more and more on top.
But
Yeah.
it's like by the third or fourth birth, the kids will be just like 1 or 2 year old. How the parents going to be taking care?
You have
taking
to
care
put
of
in
4
the
kids.
dues. You have to put in the time for the initial.
Unless
years.
you have is like I say a rich family then you have lots of
Aristocratic family.
breastfeeding
Doesn't
must
say.
be a
Doesn't
big
say.
problem for these ladies.
Well, the thing is,
Oh
there is a
my.
record. There is a record of them, so they must have been important enough to have their names known. You know, because I mean, like my family isn't on this list, and your family with 20 isn't on this list. I don't see your name there. So this is like records of people.
Just famous people.
Yeah, not really famous lah. But I think you could probably go in. It's Wikipedia, so you could probably go add your family there.
I don't think so.
Okay, but this doesn't even compare to the... If we're talking about males who fathered the most number of children, there is a man who was the Alawite Sultan of Morocco, said to have fathered, with multiple wives and concubines, over 1,000 children.
What? Is he a rabbit?
It might be, yes.
1,000.
1,000 children.
Okay.
What year?
It doesn't say here.
Oh, God.
Let's see.
Okay, like maybe he have lots of wives.
Let's see
It
when
must have been
he
a
existed.
huge harem he had
Yeah,
in order to
But does he
keep
have-
this
I mean,
kind
the-
of a number.
multiple
Yeah, it's probably like
wives.
50 because I think the Sultan of Saudi Arabia had like 40 wives.
And concubines.
Some insane number because he's got a lot of kids.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
one that passed away.
All the
Okay.
And the next closest, they don't even really know
Imagine
the
if he was not
number.
married to any of them. How much child support he'd be dodging.
Morocco would be owned by all those kids. The next down the line is they're not even sure what the number is, but it's 300 to 600, somewhere in between there. A man named Berthold Weisner, who is a fertility doctor who used his own sperm to impregnate customers between the years of 1943.
Oh, yeah. They
I
made it into a
understood.
TV.
62.
Yeah, they made it
Yeah.
a lot of bad guys on House and all these TV series. And
Yes,
this guy, yeah.
they've taken that story. I think they made it into a movie with Vince Gill.
Vince Vaughn, yeah.
Vince Vaughn,
Yeah.
yes. But yeah. So if you think that you've got a large family, you know, if you've got over 13 kids, you can go and put your name up on this list of people with the most children on Wikipedia. And then now, since we've already talked about people who have so many kids, we go to kids dying. Prashad?
Now is my normal voice. Lah. All right, I'm going to talk about a topic
That
about...
was your normal voice, wasn't it?
showing your real colors now.
Harry, give me your wand, Harry. I want to touch your wand.
And Prashad went on like that for a while.
No, I'm
until we
looking at
killed
Junsern and
him.
he's not making a single eye contact.
Until
he's
we
just
killed
looking
him.
straight.
He's disturbed.
All right, not
Yeah.
enough of that nonsense. Okay, so the next story is basically about kids or young adults dying after playing video games for too long. This story comes after a Chinese gamer died while he was sitting and playing World of Warcraft for 19 hours in a row without a single break.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mr. Wu Tai,
Was-
24.
Did they actually say what the cause of death was?
Yes,
And
I was getting to it.
Oh.
So Mr. Wu Tai was 24. He collapsed in an unnamed internet cafe in Shanghai
Okay.
after having this marathon session. And the paramedics who came on the scene tried to resuscitate him, but he was already dead.
Sure.
He's not the first guy to die from this death, this kind of thing. A UK gamer also died in a similar fashion in 2011 from a blood clot in his leg because he was sitting in front of the Xbox for 12 hours a day.
Right.
He was also extremely obese and he would never leave the house. So the paramedics here are suspecting it's this kind of unhealthy kids, not eating properly, not drinking enough water, dying of dehydration and blood clots.
Is blood clots like the most common reason?
Actually, it is. From blood clots in the legs, it can actually cause a pulmonary embolism, which is clots in the lung, and they subsequently die from that.
Right, like DVT, right? Which
Yeah.
happens to a lot of
Exactly.
people on planes and things. Basically, any place where you're sitting still for long periods of time,
Exactly.
right? So
People who were there, they said they heard a loud groan. And then when they turned to look at him, he was very pale and he looked uncomfortable. And then he was dabbing his mouth with a handkerchief and he had blood in it. Could that be symptoms of a embolism?
Sounds like it, actually.
Because of this, I went and took the opportunity to go and look up other stories where people have died in a similar manner. Lah. So the next story comes from Taiwan, where a game addict set himself on fire and burned to death after his dad stopped him from playing on his computer.
That is just...
Weird, yeah?
That is... How is it?
Extreme.
Extreme.
it's passionate, I suppose.
No, it's like you
he-
do
is
it
he
for
like
a certain cause, it's okay, but when you... Ayo.
Is he like a
Undying love for
Buddhist
video games
monk
again.
who's
Yeah. That's why
Nothing is worth setting yourself fire on unless you're a Buddhist monk and you're protesting something.
protesting something?
Yeah. So this guy, his name is Junsern, 22. He's the online games nut, and he had been in his room in Taiwan when his dad knocked on his door
Right.
and told him go to sleep. This fella shouted back the dad shouted at him. And he got fed up with his son and his gaming habits. So what he did was, he basically told his son to stop playing, and that's that lah.
Sure.
So the next day, he came to the room and he found Xue was missing. And then he went outside
A
and...
pile of ashes.
Yeah, basically, yeah. He found the body next to his charred remains lah.
Ayo.
300 meters away from an empty bottle of petrol.
Right.
So basically, he must have run lah.
Yeah.
300 meters is
imagine.
what? 1,000 feet?
I think this guy has lost his mind, lah.
Well, then have mental issues lah.
How old was he?
22.
Old enough to think rationally. That's just sad, lah.
I did watch a documentary where they commit teens in China who play too much video games
Yeah, I
to
heard
a
of them.
facility.
Rehab, right?
Yeah, like
a
rehab. And the one thing that I noticed on it, they do a lot of the... You know how you see on TV how, they have Alcoholics Anonymous? And the way the sponsors talk, they try to do that same thing with gaming. But and then they have the family members in, and they have the kids sitting around there. It's all quite surreal. And at the end of it, you kind of realize that the reason why those kids are there is not necessarily because they're addicted to gaming per se. It's more because their parents don't know what to do with them. There's that generation gap where their parents think, like, they don't understand what their kids are doing and they can't talk to their kids. And there's that usual
Bad
lack
parenting.
of communication thing. Like, not even bad
It's
parenting.
not bad parenting, this is
It's
communication.
yeah, because most parents do have troubles understanding what their kids are going through. They're leading different lives, And then there's that thing, and because of that, they sort of all get into these fights, and then everyone sort of yells at each other, and then they end up sending them to rehab.
But
As
the
a
funny
fix.
thing is, all of us, I have to say all of us play game.
Yeah.
PC game, computer game, whatever game.
Yep.
But, of course, we have moments when we have that addiction. But we have that self-control.
No, I think it's
I don't
because
know,
we
I
all
mean-
have balanced lives. We all got other stuff to do. Someone's going to
What
work.
about you all, Fish and Navin? I'm pretty sure back then, all of us do go gaming and all those things, but...
We do have a lot of self-control.
Mhm.
But, these people are just probably stuck in their own world and...
Fish?
Well, I think in terms of you can have a certain amount of self-control, but then there's also your parents who get involved. Yeah, so let's say you go on a binge and you play games. You have your parents who come and knock some sense into you, and you
Literally,
are
right.
knock some sense into you literally. But we are receptive. We are receptive to this kind of prompting. So yeah.
Discipline, in a way.
Discipline, probably, as you mentioned, the dynamics between the parents and the kid.
Mhm.
So yeah, kids might go down a path of, computer games are nice, it's addictive, we like doing it. But if you have the parents coming in and telling them everything in balance, and there's that kind of respect, that kind of communication channel where you can rationalize things out, then yeah.
Kind of true, yeah.
There's also if you look at it these days, right, most people find their socialization online.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of parents don't really get that. And when you have kids whose social lives are online, you're thinking, they should go out. They're actually hanging out with their friends on the computer as opposed to being with them in person.
How healthy is that?
So it's not really about health, because socialization is socialization. You know
True.
what I mean?
No, but
It's
when you go
not
for
a
a
method
job or
of-
something, when you're not used to talking to people face to face,
Yeah.
then you might have a problem, right?
Maybe. It depends on what your job is. I'm guessing
True.
if you want to become
Translator.
a computer game designer. No, if you want to become a computer game designer, that's one thing. If you're going to become a programmer, that's a different thing. If you're going to become a linguist, that's a different thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and people become what they do in their youth most of the time. If you, who hasn't heard the story of programmers who used to spend all their time on their computers and their parents were always yelling at them not to do it, and then now they're billionaires in Silicon Valley? You know what I mean? It's that.
I had an
Not to
interesting...
say that all of them will end up billionaires in Silicon
Yeah,
Valley,
true.
but yeah.
No, but the thing is, if you look at them, they have a balanced lifestyle. Even though they will be stuck in front of their PC for hours, right? But they will still take a break, come out, do something else, and they go back and do again, because you need to literally reset your mind.
We don't know that though. They could have been like that, close to getting blood clots and.
I have an interesting idea. Based on the video game that you played the most, and let's say that video game basically was the training for your future occupation, what would you be right now?
I would be an assassin.
What
I
game?
played Diablo 2 a lot.
So you are an assassin in Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Junsen?
The question again?
Basically,
What is the game that you played the most? And if that were to have been your occupation,
like if you,
what you did
like
in
you
that
played a
game.
lot of Command and Conquer,
Yeah.
you basically become a army guy, a military general or
Yeah.
strategist. Like I'd be a street fighter.
Actually, I play a lot of football management games.
So you'd
Or
be a
sports game,
so-
actually.
football
yeah.
manager. lah.
I'm not now.
So the
sad.
movie Moneyball would have been about you, lah.
What about you, Fish?
Except that was baseball.
I would be a F1 racer
Wow.
or
Naveen?
some kind of racer.
Probably a plumber or something. Play a lot of Super Mario Brothers.
Taking a lot of
That
mushrooms,
was the
right?
best answer so far.
Jumping around in the sewer.
He'd be a plumber who's high on much.
Pipe dreams.
That's the best answer so far.
You're the plumber who jumps over things to make them disappear.
Healthy one. Lots of
Magic
running, healthy lifestyle eating, proper
Proper mushrooms.
Cleaning up
mushrooms,
sewers.
cleaning up sewers.
Saving princesses.
Was Donkey Kong in Mario? Was he the bad guy?
Donkey Kong's a separate
No.
game.
Separate
Yeah,
game.
separate game. Yeah.
Oh, they never crossed over.
No.
So for some reason, I thought they crossed over.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
I think there was. I don't know whether
Because
I
Donkey
remember
Kong
you know
right.
features Mario.
But Donkey Kong was initially a villain on some other video game.
Mario
and then
Kart. That's when they
split it up.
crossed.
Ah,
But the origin of Donkey Kong, wasn't it a
It's
story?
two separate
about-
games. Yeah. Looks like
my
I have no idea.
Oh, the bad guy in Mario is Bowser.
Yeah.
Bowser,
Bowser.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Bowser and King Koopa.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think they're related.
Brothers.
Related through evil.
Okay, I gotta read you one story just to close off this one. This was possibly the most preventable and unnecessary death associated from video games. The woman's name was Jennifer Strange and died by playing Nintendo Wii. She was a 28-year-old mother and wife of 3. Sorry,
Wife of 3.
she was not a mom. She was
At
a
the same time? At the same time?
Sorry, she was a 28-year-old wife and mother of 3. From Sacramento, California, who willingly participated in a local radio station giveaway entitled Hold Your Wii for a Wii, in which she drank over 2 gallons of water, which is 7.8 liters,
Yikes.
and refused to urinate in hopes of obtaining a Nintendo Wii. This severe lapse of judgment ended in her death by water intoxication. And to my knowledge, no prizes of any kind was won.
Because she's dead. Oh, you mean nobody won that contest at all?
No.
How?
Oh.
48?
I suppose after people start
she can-
dying, you can't
No, but you
can't
can-
really give out the
why,
prize.
Why can't you
ratio.
just carry your Wii to the toilet?
The object of the game is you have to hold your urine.
Oh,
Ah,
Wii.
Wii for Wii.
Aiyo.
Yeah.
That is
Hold
the
your Wii for
worst
Wii.
idea
I think that
ever.
that is the blame goes to the one that organizes it.
Yeah.
Really? I thought it was her fault.
If they had consulted a doctor beforehand, would a doctor have gone, yeah, that's a good idea, go do that?
They most likely did not.
Right.
No, I don't think they had a doctor because all the producers, radio, everything they all were fired from the radio station.
Yeah, they
that's
should
right.
have been. Because that's
also-
You would think it was?
Not right.
I thought it was personal responsibility. Because
Exactly.
No, I
No?
think
This
the-
lady, she should be able to know that, I need to pee and I gotta go.
No, she really wanted the Nintendo Wii that badly. What is death from water intoxication, by the way? Huh?
I guess they drink too much water, it dilutes everything, and the cells break up after that. So
As you can see, Navin is
What's
our
the thing
medical
to do?
The
expert.
viscosity,
Yeah.
the blood viscosity changes or something.
yeah, the blood viscosity, basically, things like that.
So she basically leaked out internally
Kind
from
of,
her cells.
Probably from cerebral edema as well.
Cerebral edema is like bleeding in the
Basically-
brain?
No, it's
Water.
basically swelling in the brain.
Ah.
Yeah, due to the osmosis of water into the cells.
That sounds like a horrible way to go.
So she basically turned into like the sponge thing inside, everything swelled up.
Now this makes me want to go to the
Healthy,
So,
healthy lifestyle.
with that would be a good point to take a break on.
We need to take a break right now.
Yeah. And
I think maybe we should get to one more story before we go on break.
What story would that be?
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. If you don't know what he's doing now, he spends most of his time fighting stupid people. One of his recent things that he's been talking about, something that should be obvious to everybody, but some people it isn't, is that races, the things that we think of that are huge differences between us and other people, which is our race, is actually, biologically speaking, not really a division.
Non-existent.
Yeah, it's non-existent. Biologically speaking, race isn't a way to classify anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because all humans are one species.
Yep.
So, but there are a lot of people who feel like, I think it's held over from the old days of the propaganda where people who are of other races are different from us. Yes, they look a little different, but most of it is related to how close their ancestors were to the equator. So, skin color directly correlated with where your ancestors come from and how hot it was, basically. Yeah, whether or not you needed
If
more
you're
or
melanin
less
packed, that means there's a lot of sunshine.
Exactly, where your ancestors were.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the only difference.
Yeah, actually, I have to agree with that. Actually, he have a lot of. I mean, it's actually a very good point.
He's Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Of course.
He's always correct, okay?
The
I'm
science guy
trying
with the bow
not to
tie.
use his catchphrase. Just keeping quiet.
Do it.
Science rules.
But it's true. I mean, say for example, you talk about one. I wouldn't say race. I would say ethnicity, lah.
Yeah.
For example, there are different people with different tones of color. So do you differentiate them too? That's my question. For example, if you take, say, a Chinese person from different areas come with different skin tones.
Yeah, even
Does that
within
make them
each
non-Chinese?
race, you have a variation of colors. It's not like...
My simple thing is this. Anybody in the same species can interbreed. An elephant cannot mate with a rhino and produce a rhinophant.
Exactly.
So,
Whereas with humans...
yeah, we all can get married
Bill Nye
and...
said-
Or not married and
Yeah.
breed.
No, you don't have to get married if you don't want to.
Yes, you have
But,
to.
Yeah, wherever you come from, whatever ethnicity you're from, any two humans who breed are going to produce a human. No other thing is going to result from, their breeding, to use the word. Like, the quote from Bill Nye, so the only thing that's going to come out of that union is human. That's because we're all one species and we're all one race. So said Bill Nye.
That's true. I don't understand. It's more on the whole, I think, culture, and sometimes some people take this whole thing to their own advantage.
There's a lot of misinformation, and most people grow up with this idea that people who look different from them are hugely different. But you imagine if you see, let's say, we as humans, we look at a different species. We look at a dog. If you have two breeds of dog who are the same, but they're different colors, we don't think they're different. We recognize the
They're
color
more
of
dogs,
the fur.
yeah.
Color of the fur is not really an indication of anything that different about them. And yet, for humans, we feel like the color of our skin is a huge...
We shouldn't say
major-
we, you should say some people. Because we
some
don't.
people, yeah. That's the thing. It's not like this should be something that everybody knows. And a lot of people do, thankfully. But for the few people who don't, Bill Nye is there educating us all.
Because of ignorance and prejudice.
Pride, perhaps, as well.
Pride, racial pride.
Yeah,
Sense
pride,
of belonging,
wanting to differentiate one group against another.
divide and conquer.
Ah, what's the interesting theory, Fish?
Well, I mean, there might be a lot of people who have pride in
Racial pride.
pride of a particular descent from a particular area. They
Okay.
have pride, let's say, and in order to differentiate themselves from others,
Yeah.
they create these boundaries between themselves. And maybe they're even of the same
Yes.
of the same race.
This is like
Wanting to be different or what?
this is exactly
Differentiation.
I see. What you're saying is exactly like what used to be done towards Africans back when they were making them into slaves. They would draw pictures of skulls of a white man, pictures of skulls of a black man, claiming that they were different. That skulls of black men were closer to apes than they were to humans. But these were all drawings. This was back in the days when they didn't have X-rays. And they used this as propaganda to go, this race are actually different. Because it benefited them. Because
Yeah.
then they could go into Africa, plunder basically the people and the resources and do whatever they wanted. And then, justify it. I think that's what you're getting at, right?
Yes,
With the-
that's correct. You want to draw some kind of differentiation for whatever intents and purposes,
evil intents and purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's never noble. Nobody ever goes, oh, they're different from us. And
Who knows
therefore
what they were
inferior.
thinking at the time? They probably thought they were noble. Like they were
To
up-
themselves.
Yeah, to themselves.
Yeah.
They were what? Atas. They were above everybody else. Superior,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, that was with the whole white man's burden thing, love. Yeah. So now that we've thoroughly depressed everybody, let us take that much needed wee break.
Shall we play Tusk?
No, we're never playing it.
Okay, guys, we're back from break. You are hanging with the 18-foot crew, and we have more feet in studio. Today we have special guests Navin and Krishantan, also known as Fish.
Hi.
Can I tell my joke now?
Yes.
Joke
Go
now?
ahead,
What do you call a fish with no eye?
I don't know.
Thanks for playing along. I actually told him that joke earlier and I apologize.
I'm just staring at you all stunned. lah.
And Navin is here as well.
Yeah, so you guys are going to talk about the deer joke now?
What do you call a deer with no eye?
No idea?
Yeah.
Oh, that was-
everybody knows this
oh,
one.
oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that's
Ta-da!
and that's Prashad also pretending not to know. And then, like, I know that, so, but okay.
Breaking the fourth wall, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is Bedouins wear black and polar bears wear white. So everybody knows that, well, everybody knows.
Some
Most
people
know.
Some people know.
Most people have heard the idea that if you wear white when it's hot out, then you are cooler. Because white...
you're in cooler, as in you're like cooler, like you're fat.
yeah,
Lie,
like
or
James
like-
Dean. No. As in temperature-wise.
Ooh.
Yeah. The boring kind.
I'm booing myself. That joke bombed.
Yeah, so if you wear black when it's hot, you're supposed to be warmer because apparently it absorbs heat and you get warmer. It's related to the idea that because white is literally reflecting all the
The light.
color,
and the
all
heat,
the light,
yeah.
right? Whereas black absorbs all. It's related to that idea, lah. But then you have the fact that Bedouins who exist in the desert wear black.
They live.
Yeah, no, they exist there. They don't live. Nobody lives in a desert. The desert lives you.
Sounds like a line out of Dune.
I know, right? So yeah, Bedouins wear black. They exist in the desert, and polar bears wear white. Borrow people's white sweaters and things
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So, but the reason for that is because I was reading some of that sciencey stuff that I like so much, and
You're edumacating us.
I was edumacating myself, yes, and now I shall
Educate us.
educate everybody else. So basically, the reason why Bedouins would wear black is because whenever there's any wind involved, black is actually better for dissipating heat. So if you're wearing black and you're in a windless area, you will be warmer than a person who's wearing white. But as soon as there's wind, if you're wearing black, it will dissipate the heat faster than the person who's wearing white.
And also it will cover up the bulge. You can't really see or when you sweat, you won't see through.
Wait, what bulge is this?
Black
I'm a
makes you
bit
thinner, what?
freaked out. What? What?
Black makes you look thinner.
Are you supposed
Tummy,
to?
tummy,
oh,
tummy, tummy.
Okay, sorry.
Oh my god!
What bulge were you thinking?
I don't know.
regions.
I've been
Oh.
wanting to tell a dirty joke on this show the whole time, but can I
The
tell a dirty
bulge.
joke?
Sure.
Can I tell the dirtiest joke I know? It is filthy.
Okay,
it is
tell.
not fit for air.
What is it?
A white horse fell in the mud.
Jeez, I thought you were going to ask us something far worse.
That is the dirtiest joke I know.
Everybody's just staring at you.
Charity
Damn it.
laugh.
Damn it.
She's
Fine.
lost her mind.
Fine, but you know what? It's because the horse is trying to cover itself in mud because then it'll be cooler when it's
Wants to
wind.
be go commando. Oh no.
Yeah.
Looks like a commando.
Yeah.
What am I
Camouflage
talking
horse.
about?
Camouflage
Your madness is
horse.
infectious.
Yeah, so if you're in a airless area, wearing white is actually hotter. No,
White
sorry. If
retains
you're
more
if
heat.
you're in a windy area, then wearing
Ah,
white is
okay.
hotter.
Okay, so Bedouins wear black when they are passing wind.
It's cooler then.
Can you
It's kind of
imagine?
funny also.
Can you imagine they run all the way, change their clothes? Like, okay. Okay. Hi.
I'm cool.
Black to white?
Ooh.
So that's their
Oh, it's
fighting outfit.
passing wind.
Now you're educated.
Oh, sorry.
That's pretty much exactly what I was trying to say the whole time. Yeah, so on that note, we've gone from we to passing gas. It's now high time for cartoons, I believe.
Yes. Junsen, you want to take the lead on this?
All right. The thing is, I came across this article saying that what cartoon would you want to see on the silver screen? Because we saw a lot of cartoons being made into movie recently. You know, like,
Transformers.
correct. There's one X-Men. What was the other one? Ninja Turtles. So the thing is, this prompts me a very interesting question. What other cartoons would we want to see on the silver screen? I know Gem and the Holograms is coming out.
Yes. The
That is
posters is out.
surprising. That is
Something any of
surprising.
us are looking forward
Please,
to.
please sing the
Synergize.
Someone's looking for it.
Hey, I used to watch it when I was a kid. okay?
the holograms.
I wouldn't say I was the biggest fan of it, but I used to watch all of it, lah. So,
Well, Nabi, what cartoon would you want to see?
My Little Pony, right? My Little Pony. That's the
That would
one
be
you
an
wanted.
awesome movie.
Yeah, it was a serial killer movie, lah. A remake of Seven.
My Little Pony starring James Franco.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I think they haven't made
James
like
Franco.
He-Man and Thundercats and
They
all
have
yet.
made He-Man, what, with Dolph Lundgren?
Oh,
yes,
that
yes,
was
yes, yes.
that
That
was
movie
terrible.
probably flopped
Terrible,
like big
yeah.
time.
Big time. With the really
Masters of the
weird-looking
Universe, I
Skeletor.
think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fred
yeah.
Lela.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, the weird-looking Skeletor.
Yeah.
Weird.
I actually think if they make a He-Man movie, they should get the guys who do Robot Chicken involved. Seth Green.
Hell no.
They should do that because
Hell no.
come on, He-Man is so camp. Okay, it is so camp. You have to bring out the funny in it. Otherwise, it's just good. You cannot make that movie serious.
I mean, who would you...
That cannot be a serious movie.
Who would you
Cast.
as He-Man?
Not cast, but they should be involved with the screenwriting.
No.
Yeah, they should. They
No.
should because you cannot make that a serious
Of
movie.
course you can.
If you make He-Man
be
a serious
one-worthy.
movie,
Christopher
no
Nolan should
way.
do that movie. Right?
Yes.
No way.
He-Man.
You know they're gonna end up casting that guy from Twilight, the one who did Hercules. What's his name? The Lutz fella.
Oh, Kellen Lutz.
Yes, that one.
No,
I
they
keep-
won't cast him as He-Man.
You know, every time I say his name, I keep thinking about that guy who was in 30 Rock, the character, the fat one. Because his name was Lutz as well.
So, I mean, who would you cast?
If it's a funny version, maybe Jim Carrey.
As He-Man!
See, we are laughing.
Well, I did say the funny version.
yeah, you did.
It would be really funny with that blonde
Yeah.
I
and the
know.
weird fringe.
The bowl cut. Yeah.
If it's a serious version,
Serious version.
There's no such thing as a serious. Even if they try to make a serious version, it's just going to be funny. Okay, but try. Oh, who would you cast there?
I don't
Dramatic
know,
actor.
Maybe Van Damme or...
And
He's
then-
too old.
See, it's still funny. You
He
can't
went with
stand them that. It's so
He'd be
funny.
doing the split
I know.
with the
With the sword, yeah. I have the power.
Osteoarthritis.
It's gonna be involved 2 trucks lah.
No, 2 battle cats. How are you, Fish?
I don't know. You need someone who's explosive. You need someone who has the tatum effect.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
There you go. I was actually thinking that as well. Channing Tatum. Or Caning Tatum. Caning Tatum.
I believe that's part of the next Magic Mike
Mike
movie, Caning.
Caning Tatum.
Which other cartoons did you watch when you were younger that you wish they would bring back now?
Voltron, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But I think they cannot make it a live movie. I mean, it should make it more like a 3D animated. It'd be
Yeah,
cool.
why not?
Michael Bay. lah.
Transformers.
I know. Michael Bay, no more movies.
No
This is
more
Bad Boys
movies.
3.
Megan Fox will be coming out.
Oh, Lord.
What, the pink
Shia
lion?
LaBeouf.
Maybe the
Don't forget a helicopter.
Maybe Japanese people should make Voltron.
Yeah.
Have it all Japanese cast.
That could be interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
No, then
Yeah.
Voltron will be won't be consisting of 5 things.
Then
You'll have the cars.
the 25
multiple
Voltron.
cars. The multiple cars in Voltron.
yeah, the second Voltron was 25 pieces,
Whoa.
not 5.
That's just more money for the toy company.
Exactly. I think that's what the whole
That's what
purpose
they-
they're
yeah.
keeping it for, actually.
So,
Yeah.
I think we discussed this before. So in Voltron, if they come together, there's like 5 in a room. But if if you have the Japanese one, they need a conference room.
What about you, Krish? What cartoon?
Krish has nothing.
He's just waiting for Care Bears, lah. I know.
Oh!
Oh,
Care
that would be
Bears.
the ultimate stoner movie. If they made it now,
No, they have to make a Dark Care Bear movie.
yes, that too.
Like the Dark Knight version.
Christopher Nolan version. Yeah,
Because it's raw.
Throat cancer Care Bear.
You know, there's really feral, mangy looking Care Bears. They come out of the woods all like,
It's more like Ewoks, right?
no, Ewoks are still cute.
You're gonna give George Lucas ideas.
No, he's already sold the
don't do it.
franchise. You're going to give Disney
Don't do
ideas.
it. Oh, even worse.
Mickey Mouse and the Care Bears, all feral. The feral version before they became tamed. La.
They were just bears.
Yeah.
Haven't been cared.
They don't care yet. It's called Bears.
The origin
About
story.
to care.
yeah. How the bear scared.
Dare to care.
So, what cartoon?
Yeah,
He said Voltron.
no,
Navin said
that
Voltron.
was Voltron. Thundercats lah.
Oh, yeah.
Thundercats. Yeah.
Thundercats.
Wesley Snipes is Panthro. Blade.
Literally, she should just cast the whole Expendables in there. lah.
I think Zoe.
Yeah,
thought-
Sylvester Stallone is lying. Power of, what does he say? Thundercats.
It'd be really funny seeing him in the full makeup.
Yeah.
All the prosthetic nose. And the mouth's a little bit crooked. The crooked cat mouth.
Jason Statham as Tigra. The first role he has with hair. With a British accent. You know who I am. Jet Li can be Chitara.
Oh God! No.
Basically ruining everyone's childhood.
I know. Ooh, no. Junsern started with saying cast the Expendables. So fine, I'm casting the Expendables. La. Arnold can be Mamra. Here's what you do the voice. La. I'm still a Stallone mode. La. How about you, Vanessa?
Yeah, Gem and the Holograms.
Already made, coming
Yeah.
out soon.
I know. So my dreams are already coming true.
Oh, yo.
Actually, no lah. The one you remember all that show on
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, and there was this one skit with this one character called Zuzu the Infected Elf.
You're alone on this one.
Starring James Franco. And Dave
You're
Chappelle.
alone. You're completely alone.
I know, and it's awesome.
This is I Am Legend all over again.
I can write the theme song for them. Zuzu the Infected Elf. No, but everything's already like Transformers would have been top of my list. It's already been made. And
They
then
should
it's been
reboot
done.
it.
Made,
Yeah,
destroyed,
they should do more.
horrendously.
After the third movie. Ugh.
Maybe I don't know, because Spider-Man was also made. Basically, all the stuff that I watched, they're already making a Gem and the holograms.
Do you have the box set, by the way?
No, I don't. I wasn't that big a fan. Probably my favorite was
Cow.
No, that was later though. That was like after childhood already. I think my favorite might have been Transformers
I don't know. For me, it's very close between Thundercats and Transformers.
or X-Men.
Ah,
I used to both hate and love. You know, whenever Jean Grey would get into trouble,
oh yeah, I hated those arcs. Yeah.
X-Men and Wolverine always like Jean. The way he said it, yeah, it was like the way he said it was so both annoying and I loved it both at the same time. Jean, no,
That love triangle between Cyclops, Jean Grey, and Wolverine,
the never-ending,
which carried on into the movies as well.
Yes,
Yes.
but they cast Hugh Jackman as it, and he was quite nummy for a while. Now, not so much.
They
fun.
should reboot X-Men,
Yeah, they should.
and they should make Wolverine back to his original 5'2" and cast Elijah Woods.
No, I can't get.
Why are
on
you all
board with
staring
that.
at me?
I can't get on board with that.
Wolverine,
That's not gonna happen.
Elijah Wood.
No.
Why not? You just buff him up, give him the Batman voice.
You-
He already looks like Wolverine. He's 5'2".
You have to go for the hair transplant.
He already
you know,
has
put
hair on
some
his chest,
chest.
Hair.
Yeah, hair.
He transplanted from the bottom of his feet to his chest.
Yes.
The
I'm
Hobbit
sure he
hair.
still has the feet.
Yeah.
Just put it in his chest.
It's me, Wolverine.
No, it's me, Gambit. Don't you remember your Gambit?
It'll be interesting to see Johnny Bravo made into a movie.
Oh, check out the facts. Man. They wanted to make the movie, starring The Rock
Oh yeah,
back in
that was-
2003.
Seriously?
Yeah, they cancelled it. They scrapped
Oh
it.
man,
Yeah.
that would have been awesome. The Rock is hella funny, man.
This was just after Scorpion King.
Because at the time he was just peaking in his
Yeah.
wrestling
Right,
career.
right,
So,
he was
yeah.
talking about The Rock. And he had that eyebrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Eyebrow would make it.
But seeing him
Yes.
with blonde hair would be really
Actually,
weird.
there's a
Awesome
there's a picture,
comic timing.
There's a
Have you
picture
seen him
online.
on Saturday Night Live?
What?
No.
He's funny, man.
Yeah, he's funny.
The Rock
so
is,
funny.
Yeah, he's a very charismatic.
He was very funny in the WWE. That's why it
That-
made him popular.
That too. I didn't watch that.
That's some of his best comedy work there.
I was too busy watching My Little Pony.
Oh,
No.
What are cartoons? It'd be interesting.
Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs.
oh,
I remember that one.
bloody 33-year-old fellas all singing.
I'm not 33.
Yet.
Yeah, actually, there's so many cartoons when we were young.
There's
Brave
Lord,
Star.
Silver
Brave Star.
Hawk.
Yeah, Silver Hawk.
yeah.
There's so many actually.
Actually,
I have a great idea for a Calvin Hobbes movie. Calvin is about 29, unemployed serial killer,
Aw.
and the tiger talks to him.
But I loved Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah, you can read the comic books, lah. This is for the adults to watch.
talking about
A
Calvin and
serial
Hobbes, have
killer.
you seen the so-called someone actually did a story about the ending, and it's actually really sad. I think you should go and read it up.
A story about the
Calvin
ending?
and Hobbes.
Huh? Was it
Oh,
the-
that depressing thing. Ugh.
Extremely depressing. When I read it, I'm like, oh, yo.
Let's just put this way: Calvin's on his deathbed.
Aw.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
And he
extremely
passed,
depressing.
passed his stuffed tiger to his grandson.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very
yeah.
depressing when I read it. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Where when like he's gonna die already, he could see Hobbes again,
Right.
and Hobbes was like, "I was always there with you." It's like, "Ayo, this is not it. You were just you were the one who couldn't see."
Yeah, I
me."
read it before. I think it was on Facebook or something.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on
it
Facebook.
was
Yeah,
on
The, oh, right, the one where he grew too old
Yeah,
and didn't
you-
have time for the tiger.
yeah.
yeah,
You're the one
I
who
saw that,
couldn't
I saw
see me. Maybe a
I
movie
think-
can be made between
I
the
thought
two.
it was a bit melodramatic. lah.
Yeah,
I was
of
kinda
course
like,
it was. It
"Aiyo."
was emotionally manipulative.
Yeah.
And after reading that, I went to the bed and sleep and cry myself to sleep.
That was Junsen, eh? That was Junsen.
Prashant went under the bed and cried. So-
Yeah, searching for my lighter, I couldn't reach it.
Wanted to burn yourself?
just like
That's
that.
a good one.
Just like the kid whose dad told him he couldn't play video games. You
I know, I couldn't play with Hobbes anymore.
You see?
And that's what you call coming full circle.
Yes. But we're not done yet.
No, we're not. We have one last topic to talk about. Zombies!
Well, of course,
Oh my god, the articles from the Wall Street Journal.
Yes.
Zombie apocalypse, where to hide from the Wall Street.
It's just about modeling disease outbreak, what? Right. They
Yeah, I mean, basically,
statistically try to...
these researchers from Cornell University, they actually developed a statistical model for stimulating. Simulating.
Simulating.
Stimulating.
How do you
Zombies.
stimulate a zombie?
Oh.
Huh?
You dangle brains in front of it.
I think you wear a brain bikini.
Brain bikini.
Bikini. What they did was they did a statistical model for simulating the spread of a fictional zombie epidemic. So they were saying that the worst place, of course this is done in the US, the worst place to stay when there's a zombie outbreak is in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is the worst place to stay in the US anyway.
Because they said it is stuck in between two major cities. So, during the zombie outbreak, cities are the places that you have to avoid because it's the most densely populated. So, if it spreads in the city, there'll be lots of zombies moving around. And this place, Scranton, is smack in between both cities. So, the high chances of zombies coming along the whole area is very high.
It's a zombie superhighway. lah.
Yeah.
So if you're ever in America and the zombie outbreak happens, and it will,
And the funny thing is,
don't go to Scranton, PA.
the funny thing about this article is when I was reading the comments, I always love reading all the comments and see how a lot of smart people giving smart opinions. Hint, hint. Well, one fella was saying is that zombie doesn't exist. Then I was like, no, it
I
exists.
die.
Then some of them said you can't model zombie after a disease. As in like the spread of a disease, blah, blah,
Of
blah.
course you
So,
can.
exactly.
That's what zombies. That's exactly how you do it, right? It's just they call it. They say they're tracking how zombies might spread. Actually, it's just disease in general, guys.
It's just like how disease spread to normal people and people move around.
Can I take a vote before we continue with zombies? lah? Who prefers fast-moving zombies? The ones that can run.
Of course, no.
I don't.
No.
I like-
When you watch your movies and stuff, do you prefer seeing movies with slow-moving zombies or fast-moving zombies?
I actually don't mind.
Which
'Cause
one?
Either or.
It's the script. The script. Has
No,
to
but
be
which
good
do you
either way.
prefer?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, you're not really a zombie, because it's a real big thing in the zombie community. Fast-moving versus slow-moving.
It's like, do you prefer your vampires twinkly or broody?
Yes. yes.
You like
So you
Anne
have to
Rice?
draw your line in the sand. Fast-moving or slow-moving?
I like the ones that move slow and eat brains only, not all the other
You
body
like the
parts.
worst type of zombie.
I like the ones who eat only brains.
David?
I think the faster one sounds more fun to
Fun.
watch,
To watch.
To what?
not to go against.
Of course not. lah. Fish?
For survivability's sake, the slower ones.
Right?
To watch?
To watch, I think actually the slow ones in swamps actually can be quite tough to go against as well.
You're my man.
I have to agree with him. Because the thing is, fast zombies, if you look at all those horror movies, right, fast-moving things doesn't really scare you. The only thing you're going to do is run, and the fella catch up with you and just pounce on you and is it your dead.
What people say is fast-moving zombies cause fear. You react, you see it running, they run, you're in a state of fear. Slow-moving
Fight
ones
or
in
flight.
hordes cause anxiety.
See,
Yeah.
that-
Because
yeah.
it's a slow
And-
burn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
When you
basically
look at
watching
it.
your death coming towards you and you just getting
And you
anxiety.
can't do
attack,
anything
and you
about
can't do
it.
anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
basically...
scarier.
Yeah.
Again, it plays differently. Like, for example, if you take 28 Days Later, they are technically the fast zombies.
Yeah.
World War Z is fast zombies. What else have fast zombies?
I guess if you're in a mood to watch, if you prefer a more action-based thing as opposed to horror, you'd rather see your zombies moving fast. Like Dawn of the Dead was probably the best zombie movie ever made.
Yeah, very balanced.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
yeah,
zombies
yeah.
were quite fast, but they were not insanely fast.
No, like
They
to
don't
me,
run.
it's not
They
about.
do run, but they're not like
They
28
jog lah.
No, they were running, but they were not running at the speed of 28 Days Later, where they were running like cheetahs.
The zombies on steroids.
Or like
Yeah.
World War Z. The zombie
That was
tsunami.
ridiculous. The zombie what? The zombie flood.
Zombie Navi.
Actually,
When the zombie Navi.
I did enjoy the movie actually.
No, the movie was good. It's just
Yeah.
the flood of zombies moving like a tidal wave was.
I did like
Oh,
it.
really?
That's why
No, but the thing is, if you look at
Zombies.
it, right, zombies is, I mean, that I would categorize them as two different kinds of zombies.
Yeah, there are two different kinds.
Because like the one in 28 Days Later and
We have studied them.
So you're
We have
talking about two
captured them.
different viruses.
Yeah. Because you see, like 28 Days Later and World War Z, technically the person didn't die per se.
Yeah.
It's just infected with the zombie blood. If you look like movies or like Walking Dead, the Dawn of the Dead, the person had to die first and reanimate to become a zombie.
Yeah, the bite
Yeah.
in Walking Dead doesn't cause.
Traditionally, the word zombie comes from
The Walking Dead.
Haiti.
Haiti, where it's more about supposedly bringing back someone who's dead to control them. No, but then the real version is actually just controlling a person through
Using the powder.
use
zombie powder.
of substances that allow them to be controlled.
It's got
right?
that puffer fish poison in it.
Yeah. And then it became the controlling someone after they die. And then it became, now it's full on
Yeah.
like disease and eat
We
brains.
have spread
and-
all over the world.
Yeah.
We're all practically zombies.
Yes.
And
Okay,
the
here's
virus is called
here's
propaganda.
another question. What vehicle would you use during a zombie outbreak? Junsern, you answer last. I know you know the answer. Let's start with Fischler.
4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive.
4-wheel drive.
Consumes a lot of petrol. Where are you going to get the petrol once it runs out? Ding! Fish out.
Okay,
Navin?
I'm out.
Anything but the protons lah. Just don't drive the protons. They're like aluminium cans.
The zombie can bite through them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And the power window can't go up.
Vanessa.
But I'd probably go for a Hummer lah. I know it drinks a lot of fuel, but nowadays with a lot of fuel efficient cars.
But where are you going to get the petrol? Because once the outbreak hits, everybody would have raided the petrol stations for the oil.
Hummer hybrid. I'm sure they'll come up with it one day.
But then the electricity goes off. How are you going to recharge your car?
So you want me to take a bicycle and go? What?
Yes, you know why? The bicycle is the only vehicle that runs on fear. Yes, that's the true answer.
You cornered me right there lah.
Yeah, I know. What about weapon? Let's go with Junsern first. Lah.
My
I
answer for
see.
both of that is the same. For transport and for weapon. The skateboard. Ride on it, whack them.
King,
Yes.
Beep! You gotta repeat
You
yourself.
ride
It
on
sounds
the
like a Malaysian
skateboard.
cinemas. They censor after this.
You can ride on it and you can use it as a weapon.
What if it breaks? Because you're not that hardy.
Make another one. You get the
You
wheels and then you get a piece of wood.
So you're going to be
That's all
getting
you
little
have to
wheels
do.
and continue making it. You can chase after the wheel
Yeah,
after
I
The
you.
easiest thing
Have a
to
backpack
make.
supply of wood and
Yeah.
wheels.
No, you can
And
probably
axle.
find wood everywhere, right? Just
Do you know
get the
how
wheels and
hard it
replace
is to chop down a tree and make wood?
You got time. The world's ended, man. What are you gonna do? What are you have a job to go to?
Wait. Where are trees located?
Everywhere there is.
But are
life.
they inside or outside?
outside?
What's outside as well?
Zombies.
So you'll be
No, but
chopping
you
them.
can't say that everywhere. You have to. Okay, so you've got a weapon plus you've got your transport, and then it breaks. You're probably outside already to start with.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to grab some wood and go into shelter, lah. Right.
But you will constantly repair build a new skateboard.
This is assuming that your skateboard is that flimsy, lah.
Okay,
I feel
fine.
like.
I give you that they're not that flimsy. But imagine hitting 100 zombies. You hit 100 anything with a skateboard, it'll break.
I assume that I'm escaping to go somewhere where I won't have to keep hitting zombies.
Now, what weapon would you use?
Probably a sword.
Good
Like the one
answer.
in the Lord of the Rings. You know? You can use it again. You won't worry about running out of bullets and stuff.
I would rather go with a Japanese sword because it's lighter.
Yeah, but you're going to break it. It's more
more
flexible.
No. Those things have been the metal
Very
has been folded so many
flexible.
times you can't break.
They've been tempered. Not can't, they can, but
Very susah.
they're not that easy to break.
Fish,
Machete.
Machete,
not a
yeah.
bad
Oh,
weapon
this is
too.
easy wielding.
Jason,
A pen.
What are you gonna
Because it's
decide not to
mightier than the
yourself?
sword. No!
You shall not pass.
I will just see a zombie bite your head with the pen stuck to it on your fingers and his mouth. You may chop your head off. You know they say the most efficient weapon is, but it's also the least sexiest is a crowbar
Yeah.
because you can Beat them on the head. Also, you use to break open things like.
And it's light and it's very durable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only thing I disagree with it is the length.
Yeah.
I'd rather take a sword.
Not long enough.
I don't trust the damn crowbar.
For me, I will get a lightsaber.
I would take a different. Once your battery runs out, how?
Lightsaber doesn't run on batteries.
What does it run on?
Unless
The
you,
Force. It runs
The
on the
Force.
Force.
unless you buy at Toys R Us. lah.
I have no idea.
The plastic one.
And you know, if you sat down and gave me an exam,
And zombies
and you
can
said,
tell the difference
what does the
between...
lightsaber run on? Even if I had to answer it 100 times, I wouldn't have answered the Force. I'd have said battery. I'd have said some kind of helium balloon. I would not have answered the Force. Yeah, I would not have answered the Force. I said uranium. I'd have said anything but the Force. I wouldn't have thought to think about it.
The Force is strong.
That and midi-chlorians.
So that would mean the stronger the Jedi, the longer the
Oh,
the sword.
no. No.
Would that be the case? Anakin?
What is he looking at?
Zom-
37.
Rules of Zombieland. You know the movie Zombieland?
Ah, yeah. That was a
Yeah,
good
that's-
movie.
You know what?
Apparently-
That was
yeah.
probably that was probably the best zombie comedy ever made.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay, let's go through the rules of
Zombieland.
Zombieland.
Well, the funny thing is, the movie I think they only stated 11. But,
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
but
It's not.
what happened was the cast actually gave a few more, and some of the writers actually gave a few more, and they came up with 38 rules of Zombieland. Number 1, cardio.
How important is
Well,
Well,
cardio?
like Jane Fonda aerobics.
Yep. And 1, and 2.
And tighten your buns.
Way to go.
And then the zombies were like,
Hey,
buns.
buns.
Number 2 is the double tap.
Ah, yeah, shoot it twice.
Yes.
Is that another penis joke?
No. That's a bar joke.
Oh, okay.
Number 3 is beware of bathrooms.
That also goes to real life. Beware of bathrooms because you don't know what you're going to expect when you open it.
Number 4 is wear seat belts. Safety is always first.
Self-explanatory.
Number 5 is no attachments.
That really you can't say because you might have a family that's traveling with you.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most probably what he means is that,
Once someone's been infected,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So you feel sad and you can't kill them. Blah,
and
blah,
then
blah.
you have
right.
to ask them to look at the flowers.
Steinbeck, y'all.
Look at the flowers.
Number 6 is the skillet.
Oh,
No,
I
because
think
it's
because
using
it's
it
all
to whack.
related to parts of the movie where, right,
He
yeah.
was whacking. That was
Ah.
the thing which he used to whack in the apartment.
Number 7 is travel light, which is true.
Sure.
Where am I going to take my plasma TV then? And my Wii that I won.
The wee that you want by not weeing.
Yes.
Number 8 is get a kick-ass partner. Yes, that's how Malaysians roll.
Yes.
We just stand and stare at other people do the work and order them what
Well,
to
I
do.
got kick-ass partners on the 18-foot crew.
Oh.
So that means we are the one working lah.
Yeah. lah.
Basically, you guys are going to I'm going to be sitting on top of a thingy and you guys going to be holding it.
On the thingy,
On
yeah.
the thingy, I don't know what it's called. What's it called?
I'm going to stick with thingy.
Okay.
Number 9 is with your bare hands. Which I don't know.
Do I kill a bear and put his hands over my head? And I go, "Rrrr."
Polar bear.
My bare hands pull a bear.
Number 10, don't swing low.
Don't
Because-
go for the zombies
No, aim
because
for the
they
head.
don't reproduce
Aim for
that
the
way.
Aim for the head.
Oh, okay.
Use your foot, which is number 11.
Lose your foot.
Yeah.
To
I
what?
think we need to watch the movie again. to
Yeah.
understand
No. Some of it's
Yeah.
not in the movie.
this. Alright.
Bounty paper towels. I
Or
think it's
wipe
to
up
have
the mess.
more paper towels, like
Yeah.
bountiful mostly. Shake it off.
That's probably a brand or something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Shake it off. Isn't that a Taylor Swift song or something? You can't sing a song when the zombie's approaching you.
Yes. You
Reduce the pressure. Reduce the
No,
pressure.
you play
Calm
a
yourself
song and
down.
then you let all the zombies go that side, you just run away.
I think it's more or less more about pull muscle or something like that. Just shake it off.
I like Navin's version better.
Yeah.
I like it's more elaborate. You play her song and you run away.
I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift has a key role to play in the zombie apocalypse.
She'll be one of
Oh
them.
yes. She's the one that we're going to
She'll be the
sacrifice.
first to go.
Take her, please.
She'll be patient zero.
Or the last. She's either the first or
She'll
the
be
last.
patient
She's
one.
going to be the one singing about zombies after that.
Yeah, I know. How a zombie broke her heart.
Literally broke her.
Yeah, literally how she broke.
Broke
She's
it
lying there.
Number 14, always carry a change of underwear.
Sure.
Very important. You know,
Hygiene is very
Because
They
you're
get
going to wee
crotch
yourself if you
crotch rot.
run into zombies.
Number 15 is bowling ball. I think it's a very effective weapon.
Yeah.
In a pinch lah.
You could knock them down
Number 16 is opportunity knocks.
with
I
a
think-
bowling ball. I don't know.
Maybe it's just to like, you know, if
Every time you get opportunity, just take it. I think.
take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 17, don't be a hero, but later crossed out to be a hero.
Oh yeah,
This is based on the movie.
Yeah, that was the movie, yeah.
Of course, number 18, and this is the one that everyone knows, limber up.
You ever seen a lion limber up before it chases a gazelle?
I think that was easily one of the funniest
Yeah,
lines.
that's one of the funniest lines.
And what was the other one? You want to see how hard I can hit? Number 19 is break it up.
Break it up. Don't fight inside your group lah.
Number 20, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Unless it's a sprint, then sprint.
Conserve your energy.
Number 21, avoid strip clubs.
Okay.
I imagine once the zombie apocalypse comes, strip club means someone's pulling off bits of you, right?
Yeah.
Like arm,
That is actually quite interesting because guys, the way they think, might actually get
kidney,
Distracted.
right lung,
looking at a zombie stripper.
da-na-na-na-na, left
Thank you.
toe. Da-na-na-na-na,
Okay.
kidney. Sorry, I'm doing a zombie strip.
I know, we were like, what?
Discarding body parts.
Number 22, when in doubt, know your way out. Number 23, ziplock.
Zipper.
Get out.
Oh, so your stuff won't fall out, okay.
It won't fall out and it won't get wet. Number 24 is use your thumbs. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
No idea. Number 25, shoot first. Agreed.
No!
Not really. He
Not
shot
really.
Bill Murray.
Better safe than sorry.
That is a great point, David.
I maintain that's okay to do. I think if you get the opportunity, you should shoot Bill Murray. You should.
For making Garfield.
Yeah.
Making Garfield.
Yeah, that's one.
That was what he
That
said.
was a good line,
What's your
yeah,
biggest
yeah.
regret?
Yeah.
Number 26, a little sunscreen never hurt anybody. Agreed. Walking under the sun for a long period of time, you wouldn't want.
I think it doesn't affect me.
Because then the zombies will be like, baked.
Not nice.
It's like,
Baked.
it's like putting mayonnaise.
Number 27, I think it's stupid. Incoming.
Oh, at least watch out
Incoming.
for stuff, debris and stuff
I
falling.
think always watch out for incoming stuff. Lah.
Yeah, for stuff that's falling.
Number 28 is very important also. Double knot your shoes.
Ah,
Yes,
don't
yes.
trip on your
That is
shoes.
actually very
You
useful.
don't want to trip on your own feet.
You know what? I will do what Navid does. Don't wear shoelace. Exactly.
When do I ever wear
He wear those Velcro shoes.
No, he wears loafers.
Ah.
And it's
Oh,
perfect
nuts.
for running. And they're light.
Really? Loafers are perfect for running?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Ah.
I thought you just wear that runners.
You
They
ever,
don't last long.
you ever been in you ever been to Brickfields at 12 o'clock at night?
No.
Wear loafers.
I thought that was in Clang.
Both?
Number 29 is the buddy system. Yeah. It's
Yes,
always
this one
important.
also when you go on holidays.
Number 30 is pack your stain stick. This sounds wrong.
Yeah, it just sounds like it's a double meaning.
Get the blood out.
I have
Stain
no idea.
stick.
Well, number 31 is check the back seat. Yeah, it's very important. Number 32, I think this applies to everyone, even with or without the zombie apocalypse. Enjoy the little things.
Yes,
Micro
like Elijah
details.
would. Like Elijah
We
would.
went for the same joke. We went for the same joke.
Oh, man. Number 33, Swiss Army knife.
Handy.
Very handy. That's basically all. 34 rules.
And with
I
that, you
think
survive
that's-
the zombie apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just be a zombie first, straight away?
Why?
I will be at the top of the zombie pyramid scheme. From one zombie, you have two, and those two zombies each create two zombies, and each of those zombies create two zombies.
They have to recruit more members.
And it's the zombie at the top that gets the richest of all. Wait,
Alright, like, I think we can
we end
hanging or twiddling our thumbs with the 18
twiddling our thumbs.
We'd like to thank our guests for today, Navin and Fish.
Thank you for having us.
You're very welcome. And
We've eaten their brains. They leave with none.
We've been educated and consumed.
Yes. And with that, we say good night to you, or whatever time of day it is where you are.
good night.
Bye-bye.